Welcome to the prairie. Happy Friday. My name is Sandra Waldrop. You're watching Kingdom Acres, and this is my segment on Craft Around the Clocks, Fun Friday theme, Pasture and Prairie. So much fun. It's been so much fun watching all of these beautiful creations being made by all these wonderful women. So if you are not in the Craft Around the Clock group, please join. I'm just going to show you my cute little prairie hat here. Here, let me tie it. Let's see. Let's see how it looks all tied. Do I look like a prairie girl? Do I look like Laura Ingalls? In my prairie hat? I love this thing because I'll wear it with like a Christmas Carol outfit, you know, Charles Dickens. Morning, Miss Tracy. I'll wear it, you know, when I'm feeling Homestead and Farmhouse and all that stuff. It just works so great. If I want to feel like Laura Ingalls, this is the hat. This is the hat. It works for everything. So if you have an opportunity to get yourself a little bonnet or to make one. Hello. Oh no, Diane. Oh, hi, Mama B. How are you? I'm so sorry, Diane. That's horrible. My husband's a little under the weather too, and it's raining outside, and I'm just like, I've got baby ducks out there. I've got baby ducks outside. My friend's ducks hatched out eggs, so we've got like varying ages. There's 5 of them. Anyway, so let me tell you all about what we're doing. Okay. I've got this massive piece of wood from my pasture. It's massive. Okay, like I just hit my wall. I can't go the other way. Let me see if I can bring it this way so you can get like the good picture. Like it's got like nice openness in here. Good morning. Good morning, Irma, Susanna. How are y'all? So what happened was we were picking up all the down trees and everything for the senior bonfire, right? And well, I'm still a kid. And when I find a cool stick, I want to keep it. And so I got a couple. This one I was like, oh, this is going to work perfectly for the Pasture and Prairie craft day and Craft Around the Clock. So I knew I needed to keep this one for that. But I have another one that I found that's similar that I'm going to be doing something also with, just like what I'm doing today. So this is, I would say this is every bit of, I don't know, 5.5, 6 feet even long. I'm looking at this to be, hi Robin, Mary, Lisa, how are y'all? Oh, hey Carrie, oh thanks. It's Pasture and Prairie Day. So we're crafting in our bonnets and our flowy dresses. Good morning. Aw, thanks Tracy. And Cindy, hi. So this thing, I'm looking at it because I want it to be, oh, hi Pat. I want it to be a, you're jealous of my wood. I'm wanting it to be a charcuterie board, right? This could easily be a statement piece with some florals coming out of it, some books even in here, some antique books, all the things, right? All the things. But I want this to be a charcuterie board, and then I will probably fill it with flowers and things when I'm not using it for a party, right? So I got some, hi Kimberly, hi Paula. You're in your closet right now looking for a prairie dress. Kimberly, I got some resin here, some epoxy. Okay. You're the queen of epoxy. I know that. This will be my second time in my life using epoxy, so y'all pray for me. What I did was I took this out of my pasture. I gave it a real good hose down with my garden hose, sprayed it hard, hard, hard. And then I dried it under a high-powered shop fan. Hi, Aletta, Becky, how are you? Eucalyptus. Oh gosh. Horse. Yes, I saw your horse. So cute. Your little stick horse. So, okay, I washed it. I dried it. I lost my train of thought. And then I actually took some stain just to this side. Let me flip it so y'all can see what it looks like without the stain. And it's pretty without the stain, but you can tell that it's very weathered. And it needs that life brought back into it before you epoxy it. So I stained it and then I put it back under the shop fan to dry for a good while. And now what I've been doing all morning is I've been sitting here with tweezers, my little baby tweezers, and I've just been pulling out anything that looks like it doesn't belong. Because it doesn't matter how much you hose this off. It's got so many crevices that you're still gonna have some funk in there. And not to mention, because I stained this with my little chippy brush, now I've got all of these chippy brush strands from my paintbrush. Okay, so I'm just kind of picking and pulling, and I could do this for days and weeks and all that jazz, but I'm pretty sure that's why the people who do the big flat ones in the creases, they put like turquoise mica stuff or whatever they do to color it so that you can't see the funk coming out, I think. I'm pretty sure. Now that I'm in the midst of this. No, I did not purchase any powders and such to go in here, but this is my first go, okay? Thank you, Kimberly. It is. I'm so in love with it. My husband was like, it's a piece of wood. Throw it on the trailer. Let's burn it. I was like, it's my piece of wood. It's mine. I need it and I love it and it's beautiful. And so I'm so excited about this because right behind me, I have the gizzards to a piano, okay? And I've had this for probably 6 months now or more, maybe even closer to a year. And I've just been sitting on it, not really knowing what to do. And what I've decided, I think I'm going to dismantle this. It's just the gizzards to the piano. Like you can see, like that's how it plays. I don't know. I want these metal parts. I want the metal parts on here because I want to put them under the piece of wood here to make like the stand. If I didn't have that, I would still be fine because this has these beautiful little knobs on the back. Like I can't really like move very far with it without knocking something over or somebody out. But it's got these gorgeous little knobs. And so I may use those on this or I may use them on the other piece that's a little bit flatter. I don't know. We'll see. I might use them all together and make like a tiered stand. And, you know, cupcakes. This would be so cool for like a dessert, you know, whatever, a dessert table or just charcuterie. I could totally see in this little knot right here, I could see putting like a little dip cup and, you know, putting carrots and fruit and grapes and, you know, a big pile of sandwiches over here and hanging some greenery over the side and just really, you know, It's going to be so pretty. Yes, Tracy. Ooh, that's what I said when I saw it. I was like, ooh. You're just teaching your grandson how to find the perfect sticks and pieces of wood. That is such a useful skill to have. So, you guys are going to see me try my hand at epoxy. Now, if I ruin this piece, we will all cry together, right? But rest assured, I live just south of Houston, and we are guaranteed hurricanes in the future. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but in the future, there will be hurricanes, and I will have down trees. And my neighbors probably still have down trees that I could go and like forage something cool from them, because what I have learned from cleaning up my pasture, a little entomology, is that the bugs around here really do a good job at breaking down the wood. The ants break down the wood. I never knew that ants actually ate wood, but they do. They fill those logs up and they tunnel through them and all the things. And so I was so happy to find this not covered in bugs and just kind of waiting for me in my pasture. So I'm really hoping, I'm hoping and praying y'all say a little prayer for me. You've been, I know, I saw you yesterday, Kimberly, you and your resin. Okay, so this kit came with 2 cups, and I'm thinking that it's because you do one in one and one in the other. How do you wash these, Kimberly? Can you give me a little rundown, please? My queen of resin. Do you wash these with soap and water when you're done? Or like, how do you just wipe it out with paper towels? Because it came with these cups, so I'm assuming it's to measure each one and then pour it into my little plastic. Look at, I have the tools that you use. A plastic cup and a popsicle, a tongue depressor. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do it. Oh, and another thing. I have these little prairie flowers that we may end up using in the little like holes and things. I saw, like, I don't know how well you can see that, especially with the comments. Dawn soap and dry well. Okay, sounds good. You do not wipe them out with paper towel. You let them dry and then it peels out. That's another way. Okay. Carpenter ants eat wood. Okay, y'all have a lot more knowledge. Okay, so, but I was just thinking how delicate these little flowers are that I love to use. I bought this for $4.99 at Hobby Lobby, I don't know, last year sometime, like a long time ago. And I use them in all sorts of crafts. It's taken me forever to even get down to half. But I was just thinking how cool it would be to like stick these in little crevices and have little flowers sticking out. But then I was also thinking, but what if I have an event where I don't want flowers sticking out? So I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna get started. You use a coffee filter to wipe out? Okay. Good morning, Joe Helen. How are you? Okay, so we're gonna get started. It said in the instructions to do the hardener first. Got my little book here. It says pour the hardener first, then the resin. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm reading the instructions. That's been my job in my relationship with my husband since the beginning. I just put these little pumps in, so it's gonna probably take me, unless it's like, you know, when you buy shampoo and you're the one who got the one bottle that is not going to pump. I hate when that happens. Aw, thanks, Jan. I appreciate all the shares. My husband always gets on to me because he's like, you don't ever ask anybody to share you out. I forget. I get on here and I get so like excited just to be like talking to y'all and sharing my stories and hanging out. I forget to ask y'all to share and all that jazz. So please share. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Okay, I'm almost at 2 ounces. I think that's, yes, ounce. They're measured in ounces. Okay, that only took like 20 pumps to get to 2 ounces. Okay, so let me pour that in. Glug, 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 glug. Good morning. Oh, hi, Kefany. Very thick, takes a minute. Okay, I'm so glad that you're on here. I'm so glad. Y'all can help me. Y'all ladies with all the expertise in resin can help me out here, because I really, really want this preserved. This is gonna be such a beautiful piece. And even my daughter, she has her Sweet 16 coming up in November. And I know we're a ways off from November, but in reality, not really, right? If you're planning a Sweet 16, it's not that much time. So, we're already planning her Sweet 16. We got her invitations designed. And we're going with a Southern Belle theme. So this will be so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lena. Oh, I love that name, Lena. Yes, I love bringing nature inside also. So this would be so beautiful, even sitting on top of a couple of crates covered in lace. I could also see that. Or just a couple of razors covered in lace and, you know, florals surrounding it, greenery, all that. Man, this is thick. Oh, Miss Sheila, did I tell you hi? I see Kefany telling you hi. Yes, Carrie, we're so excited. And I've like even thrown a couple more themes at her since coming up with the Southern Belle idea, and she's like, no. Because Southern Belle kind of encompasses everything about her. Like, you've got, you know, the nature, the florals, even like books, things, a little bit zhuzhy, but a little bit country, you know, all that. So she's like, nope, we're going Southern Belle. It's like, okay, that's what you want. All right, here we go. Wish me luck, say a prayer, all the things. Fingers and toes, cross your fingers and toes. Let's see how this goes. Ha, I made a rhyme. Your daughter's Sweet 16 is next month, Susanna. What are y'all doing? Are y'all gonna do a party? I have a friend whose daughter was not about like doing a big something, so they just like rented out the movie theater, got her cutesy cake, and did presents and everything, and had all their people come and eat and watch the movie that she wanted. I don't remember. Oh, I think it was Wicked. And that's just, you know, what she wanted. And I see nothing wrong with that at all. I think that that is so much fun. But my daughter knows that we are party planners. And we always do big parties for all kinds of stuff. Okay, so it says to keep stirring till there's no more swirls. Man, this has a lot of air bubbles in it. Okay, hopefully those will die down. Thank you. I'm doing great, Joe Helen. Doing party purple and pastries. Oh, I love pastries. That's a great idea. Could you imagine this covered with like croissants and jams and, you know, little dishes of cream cheese? Man, there's just so many things. So many things. Bagels. Oh, hi, Jamie. Oh, thank you so much. My eyeballs are... I'm stirring. I'm a little intimidated. Oh, is it turning clear? I can't tell. I don't know. It said to stir for like 5 minutes. So you're stuck with me watching me stir for like 5 minutes. Anyways, so I'm hoping I'm getting everybody's names right this morning. I'm doing my best with remembering everybody's names. I'm like, okay, is that right? Is that right? And even if I knew your name last month or for the past year, if I learned somebody else's name and I haven't like been on, because I haven't been on very often, I've just been insane with all the running. And so if I'm not like constantly using somebody's name, kids at church, I will forget their name. It's so sad. Aw, thank you. Isn't it cute? My little Laura Ingalls bonnet. If you want to do a bonnet today and you don't have a bonnet, a scarf will work just as good. Make your little scarf bonnet. Okay, don't stir quite so fast. Thank you. That is very good advice. Okay, I'm gonna stir kind of slow. Kind of slow. I remember Kimberly saying one time to only stir till it's clear. This is still kind of cloudy, and it said to go for 5 minutes. So me, I'm like, 5 minutes sounds like forever for stirring. It's mom brain, and it gets worse. Oh, Miss Sheila, don't tell me that. Hi, Janet. Gloves. You know what? I did think about gloves, Miss Cindy, but I don't currently have any gloves in my house. Not that I can recall. I probably have some somewhere, and when I go in my craft room, I'll be like, oh, I did have gloves. But I don't have any on my person. I thought about that earlier for about a minute, and then I think because I didn't know exactly where or if I had any, the thought just kind of came and went. And I just kind of told myself, you know, what is it that the lady says on Hunger Games? It's not may the force be with you. Oh, may the something be ever in your favor or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, thank you, Mary. Hi, Linda. Oh, thanks, Linda. Y'all are so sweet sprinkling me out. I appreciate it. Look, I just made a huge bubble. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm going to be painting a thin layer on here. I'm not going to fill the holes first, mostly because I'm extremely intimidated, okay? But also because, and look, I already got some on my hand. Mostly because I want to see see if I do this right, if I'm doing the epoxy right. Hopefully I am, hopefully. May the odds be ever in your favor. Thank you. It's not may the force be ever in your favor. Yes. That was it. That was it. Good morning. Oh, yes. Are you sick too, Mary? I saw Diana said she's got the flu. I've already got something black in here. A little piece of something. Can I just go with it? Is it done? Or is it still too? Is it still too cloudy? Can I just go with it? I need y'all to tell me when I'm done. Am I done stirring yet? Has it been 5 minutes? Oh, so pain. Oh no, Miss Mary, I'm sorry. That's horrible. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm guessing epoxy is a labor of patience. Okay. This is going to teach me some patience. Still too cloudy, man. It should be clear. All right, we're gonna keep on going with it. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. What do y'all have going this weekend? I have, really, I don't know if I have anything. Okay, I have a lot of things on my calendar, but my husband is sick. And when my husband is sick, he's my number one priority, right? Like, so I have to, you know, really, and not that I have to, I want to be there for him, to take care of him, give him all the snuggles and tell him, you know, that it's going to be okay. Make sure and get him his soup and his tea and his tinctures, all the things. So, but I should be going to a farmer's market, a baby shower, a birthday party, and then another farmer's market tomorrow. That's a really full day. I don't think I can do all that. I feel like some things are going to overlap. I probably will not. Like, normally when I get like so overbooked like that, I usually just like cancel everything. Like, I'm sorry, we're not doing anything. But poor husband is sick. He's got a cold. And he's been going to work all week, all stuffy and sore throat. You're moving your son and his wife into their new place, then chiropractor on Monday. Yeah, that's probably good to just get on top of that. Go ahead and schedule that chiropractor, because you know, after moving all week, you know what? I don't know why I don't do things like that. Be like, oh, we're going to be camping for this week in the summer. I'm going to schedule a chiropractor directly after, or we're going to be moving, or we're going to be doing this or that. That it is a lot to do in a day, Joe Helen. That's kind of how my days have been going, though, truthfully. And that's why I've been such a bad friend on here. I always feel so bad because I'm like, I want to be on here, supporting my sisters and, cheering you on and seeing all the cool stuff and learning from y'all. I'd probably be a pro at this by now, watching Kimberly, if I were able to get on consistently. But my days have been crazy. Oh. Your chiropractor, Miss Sheila, makes you feel 100%. Awful pain at the back of your head. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so sorry, Mary. That's horrible. You just pick a couple. I'm thinking maybe the birthday party is probably the highest priority for us. It's for a little girl that's friends with my daughter, and they're like on a 4-H team together, and her mom is sweet as pie, and I just love their family so much. They're like, their grandma and grandpa go to our church, and just precious, precious people. However, I don't know if we should go because my husband is sick, and more than likely they are going to have babies there. And so I don't know about going up in there, and because I have had a tendency in the past to be a carrier with no symptoms, because my body, will just start fighting it, and I don't get a whole lot of symptoms. Sometimes, I know the other day I said I had a sore throat, and I still kind of, but my little sore throat could be something, bigger for little babies. So I don't know if we'll do anything. Oh, let's all do that. Let's all do that, Sheila. Let's just pray together for sweet Mary, because, there's power in numbers, right? And we've got 76 people here. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to keep stirring while we pray, but let's just say a prayer for Mary. Lord, I thank you so much for this community of sisters that we have who love you. And we just praise you, Lord. I praise you for Sheila and her prayers. And I praise you for Mary. And I know that you see her. And I know that you know what is going on in her body. And you feel all the pain that she is experiencing, Lord. And I just thank you that you are already doing wonder-working miracles in her body right now, Lord. That you are touching her body, that you are bringing her to perfection in your name, Lord. I thank you that you are seeing to all the plans and all the things, and that you are working. We thank you so much for her healing and for the pain to go away. Even through the healing, our bodies can continue to heal and us not have any pain through that. And I thank you that you are going to take away her pain. We love you so much and we praise you. In your son's precious name we pray. Amen. Yes, and we'll all continue to pray. Let's all just continue to pray for Mary's healing. Okay, this is not turning clear. I'm thinking we've been stirring for a long time. Maybe it's just from all the bubbles, you think? We declare it in the name of Jesus. Yes, healing. Okay, I'm thinking it's probably, you think? I don't know. Is it still too cloudy? It says till I don't see any more swirls. So I'm wondering if this is one that doesn't get super duper clear. Okay, I'm gonna get a little paintbrush. I've got this bigger paintbrush for when I get more confident, okay? We're just gonna give it a go and just start painting a little area at a time. One thing that I did read, because me and my chat GBT app have had several conversations about this project, and it did say you want to make sure that wood is dry, dry, dry. So I made sure it said that I could do the stain and I would be perfectly fine. So I did the stain, but it said to make sure that this is dry. So that's why it sat under the dryer like a lady with getting a perm, right? Or getting her curls set. And it went like that all day, just about all day and night under that fan. It does get cloudy. Okay. I'm painting this. Now, chat said with a project like this, you definitely want to paint. I'm using cheapy Dollar Tree paintbrushes because I know that once I'm done with this is gonna be it for this paintbrush, okay? This is a one-time use situation for this paintbrush. So I'm just going over every little spot, and where there's those holes, I'm getting a little bit more in there. I did not do the back of this yet with the stain. I will be doing that after. I want to do this in parts and pieces because I want to see how one part turns out. Kind of, but also I want to make sure that there's a place for any moisture to escape if it needs to be. I didn't want to lock in any moisture by staining this whole thing at once and then having that come up and make my epoxy cloudy down the road. So or make it crack, or I don't know what all can happen, but I just feel like it's probably smarter to do it that way. And chat did say, you know, best to take it slow, do it in phases, don't be in a rush, because this is going to be a whole thing. And I can't even tell what time it is. For some reason, my phone's not showing me what time it is, so I don't even know. Lily, what time is it? My children have abandoned me. Oh, there we go.
1:17.
Okay. It's 9:17. I was like, what time did I come on? Okay. Oh, 10:18. 10:18 right now. Okay. So I've got a little less than 15 more minutes. Can you let me know when it is 10:30, please, so I can end my live? Or like, yeah, just let me know when it's 10:30. I'll end at that time because I got that little hair. That's fine. It's wrapped around my paintbrush now. From my chippy brush doing the stain on here, which I knew that was going to happen. I knew. And I knew that I was going to get like little, what Kimberly calls boogers, the little boogers in there from the wood. It's just all part of the game. But look at, can y'all see how like nice it's looking? Just going at this, and I will fill that probably like the like little knot that's out, the knot hole. Words. I will probably give that a good filling of epoxy, but I want to get a good layer down first and see what happens with it before I just go willy-nilly pouring a ton of it that can't be like sanded off or something, you know? Hi Deb, how are you? So y'all are just experimenting with me, but now I know why those like really pretty slabs of wood that people epoxy and stuff, now I know why they're so expensive. Part of it is because, you know, epoxy is expensive and all that, but I think the other part of it is that it's just so many phases and layers to doing it. And I'm trying to get, whenever I have like a crack, I'm just going ahead and letting it fill in. I did go into the cracks with my tweezers to try to pull out any bugs or gunk or hairs from my chippy brush. Actually, those hairs, oh, thank you, Deb. Those hairs look like my golden retriever fur. Okay, so I just like, I couldn't imagine having that stuck in there. I've got a little bug. You're gonna have bugs. It doesn't matter how well you spray this out. You're gonna have bugs till it's all sealed. I couldn't imagine putting food on something that looked like it had golden retriever hair stuck in it. I just couldn't imagine. So I just want to make sure and get that out as best I can. And you know, I could have pressure washed this, but it is so old that it would have just tore it down to nothing, tore it down to completely nothing. So if you want this, you know, for something that, you know, that you're going to have in your home or display, you know, at a party or something, you really, it's just going to take a lot of hand work, scrubbing out and tweezer in and doing all that stuff. And so, and I did scrub it out yesterday, but again, like these are all, look, I just touched it and brought up a little piece of wood just by doing the little paintbrush. So, you know, this epoxy is gonna stop that aging process, I hope, by cutting off the oxygen to it. Isn't it crazy that we need oxygen to live, but oxygen also breaks down cells? Crazy. Science is weird. I love it. I love science, but it's also weird. Very weird. It's been super cool this year with my kids. I know I'm all over the place conversation-wise. Just stick with me. It's been really cool this year with our co-op because everybody's doing some kind of animal science. The high schoolers are doing vet science, the middle school kids are doing animal science, and then the younger kids are doing like land animals. This year, their science is broken up into several years, which is good. So anyways, it's been really cool learning about the different stuff. We have eggs incubating at the church currently, where we're not allowed to have any animals inside. They're eggs, they're not animals yet. So, oh gosh. I'm like, shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. If you hear any chirping, it's a secret. But yeah, I'm just painting this on a little bit at a time. Very patient. This is definitely going to test my virtue, or my fruit of the spirit, right? My goodness, I could use a drink right about now, and I think that my cup is, oh, I've got a little sip. It says blessed. So, this little theme that we've got going today reminded me of this really, really funny, this really funny movie that I watched back when we had the Angel app. We've had to like cut down on our subscription, so we don't have the Angel app anymore. But, oh my gosh, it was the most hilarious movie. Definitely not biblical at all. But it's supposed to be like a Christian movie, but it's just like, it is just nothing but like silly. I think it's called Going West. Anyways, the girl's she's supposedly in the movie, she has dysentery. And she's like, she's all happy. She wakes up, she's like, I died twice last night and woke up 3 times. I had a great night. Oh gosh. So, and it's been like, I don't know, a year or 2 since we've seen this movie, and we still talk about that. We'll still be like, I died twice last night and woke up 3 times. So funny. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know, like, I don't know. If you watch it, don't judge me, please. We only watched it once, maybe twice. I don't know. It was really funny. One good turn deserves another. Oh my goodness gracious. But I just thought that was the funniest line ever. All right. This piece of wood right here is moving, but it's still attached to this bigger piece. And I'm really hoping that once I get all this epoxy in there, it won't move anymore and it'll just be like stuck. Let me grab this little hair sticking out of there. You see that? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's just a long piece of hair from my brush. Oh gosh. Okay. Got all kinds of boogers. All right, there we go. All kinds of boogers, as Kimberly says. But it's gonna happen. If you're using pasture wood to do this, it's gonna happen. But I just think it's so cool. It is so cool. And I'm really excited for my daughter's Sweet 16. I think it's going to be just darling. My oldest daughter, when we did her Sweet 16, we did it Beauty and the Beast themed. And I got her the most beautiful, like golden colored dress and get that bug, and a huge crinoline to wear under it. And so it really swooshed and swayed. And it was just great. It was really pretty and sweet. And I'm just hoping, because there's a lot of holes that the epoxy doesn't like go through to the other side, because I don't want to have to sand off the paper on the other side or have it like go through to my table. Oh, there's so much to consider. If it wasn't raining outside, I probably would have just done this outside, but then we probably would have had love bugs coming and getting stuck in our project here. Do y'all have love bugs where you're at? It doesn't matter what you do. Does not matter what you do. Here, you will have love bugs on your person every day during love bug season by the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Indoor, outdoor, like, doesn't matter. If you wash your car, you are still going to have love bug splatter all over your grate and your windows, your windshield by the time you get home. I sat down and moved my hand across my leg yesterday, and I had love bug matter on the front of my leg, the front of my pants. Man, this is looking so cool. Can you go back and do little spot touches? I don't know if I'm allowed to. What are love bugs? Okay, so they are they're black and red bugs that, and I'm very jealous that you don't know what love bugs are. But growing up in New Mexico, we didn't have them there either. I didn't know what love bugs were till I got here. What am I making? I am making a charcuterie board out of a piece of wood, like huge piece of wood that I found in my pasture. Anyways, love bugs are the little black and red bugs that attach themselves to one another. 10:30. It's 10:30 right now? Oh gosh, okay. I guess I gotta go. I'm sorry, y'all. I knew I wasn't gonna finish this in 45 minutes. I absolutely knew it. And I apologize dearly, greatly, all the things. But y'all are just gonna have to make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following me on YouTube and Facebook for updates, because I will be posting updates and maybe little shorts and things on YouTube. It's Kingdom Acres Homemaking and Homestead. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you for sticking around, being cool, and all that jazz, helping me out with the epoxy, excuse me. And I will see y'all next week. Love y'all. Thank you for homemaking a homemade home with me today. I will see y'all soon.